And just like I, the Prophet, had decreed, UFC 244, a bullshit fight with a bullshit belt, ended with a bullshit result as the referee had to stop the fight due to the cuts suffered to Nate Diaz's face, and George Masvidal wins the BMF fictitious false title of baddest motherfucker, which was given to him by The Rock in New York City. And of course, Sports Opinion Log with Lex Anderson. We'll talk about it a little bit more, but not too much. This video will definitely be shorter than the fight. So the only thing that Nate Diaz and George Masvidal both have, besides the fictitious claim to being the baddest motherfucker on the planet with a fictitious fake ass bullshit belt, is that both guys want a chance at Conor McGregor, which will never happen because we know that Dana White will protect his sexual assaulting, civilian punching, wild maniac lunatic Conor McGregor, who, by the way, of course, will not serve any jail time overseas for punching that old man at the bar for not taking a shot of his nasty ass proper 12 whiskey or whatever the fuck he calls it. So, of course, UFC 244 here in New York City. Once again, what else is new about sports events in New York City that have shitty results? Yankees, Jets, Giants, but most recently the Yankees, who couldn't win a goddamn fucking bullpen game to force a game 7. And here comes UFC 244 with a fight for Madison Square Garden that ends horribly. The fans booed Masvidal as The Rock was placing the BMF title around his waist. And of course, he's like, hey, don't boo me. I'm not the doctor that stopped the fight. But I will give Nate Diaz credit for still trying to fight, even though his eyebrow was clearly removed from his head. And, yeah, you just can't really fight like that. But of course, it's of no surprise that once again in New York City, people are out there wasting their hard earned money. They're posting on social media, I'm going to UFC 244. And you have a bullshit ending to a bullshit fight with a bullshit belt. However, on the plus side, I got to see Corey Anderson put an end to Johnnie Walker and his stupid ass. Like I mentioned in my previous UFC videos nearly over 2 months ago, about how Johnnie Walker was on the rise, but his stupid post-fight celebrations where he does the stupid worm dance that ended in him suffering a stupid, needless injury, being a separated shoulder, and he was going to try to right the wrongs of his idiocy, but winds up getting punched out by Corey Anderson, Overtime Anderson, who also earned Fight of the Night and got that bonus money. And we know that bonus money is what, a cool 6 figures? What is it, 50, 80, I believe $100,000. So tip of the cap to Corey Anderson for not only taking it to Johnnie Walker, but also taking it to the bank with that extra earned income. UFC 244 here in New York City, Madison Square Garden, just like the Sports Opinion Log located here in New York City. So again, if you're down with all things UFC and MMA, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to stay notified for any and all upcoming future videos. Drop a comment below. And if you want to go one-on-one with the great one, let me know where you stand. Signing out.